Hello, guys. Hello. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good morning, where you are watching me from. You are watching Progress Livingstone, known as the Golden Voice. How you are doing? Your indoors activities. It will soon be over in Jesus' name. So while you are indoors, you have to keep yourself busy. We have a message for you, especially our youth, husband and wife. So today's topic for this our channel, we will be talking about how to help ourselves, husband and wife, youth who are more than 18 years old. And my number is also there. If you are in difficulty, you can call my number +38913222138 for advice. So wetin we wan talk today, today's topic is how to overcome some marital problem and health issue. So wetin we wan talk today, make we first talk of marital. Na all those people wey don marry, maybe una don marry for how many years, to get belle na wahala. To get belle na wahala. So there are some difficulties in some women, or for some men to get women pregnant. So na that one we will dey talk for here. And if you are in difficulty with your husband, if you are in difficulty with your husband, or finding difficult with your wife to make peace with them, so na that one we will dey discuss for here. You know, at times husband and wife, at times wetin dey make husband and wife dey get wahala, na we wan talk today. At times, most times, some men too dey do like say na dem be daddies in the house. When I no vex, so this one na the truth, na the real fact. Some daddies dey too dey feel say na only mommy go dey tell them sorry if stress dey. No be only mommy go dey tell daddy sorry. The stress of avoiding breaking of marriage, the pillar of marriage is sorry. Husband and wife, they should learn how to tell themselves sorry. Even though na you wrong go, not be you wrong go. Make one dey tell one sorry, the other one still tell the other one sorry. The marriage go dey grow. No be say little thing, this one say, until wey go beg me, I know eat the food. The woman will say, if you like, you no eat. Or the woman will talk, say, I no go cook for my husband. If you no cook for your husband, who you want to cook for? So na that one we will discuss for here. And information wey we will still dey get, as it still be, maybe anything good information from genuine, reliable source. If we still get time to help ourselves, we will still dey bring am come here. You first confirm am. Na that one we will dey do for here. So that marital aspect, some people are really getting it difficult to get pregnant. No be their fault, because e get some kind mistake when some couples dey make. Say for example now, husband and wife go get belle, husband and wife go dey house, they don do marriage. When they don do marriage, make the woman get pregnant, e no fit get belle. Wetin dey cause am? Na little things dey cause am. Prayers join, yes, you need to be prayerful. Yes, first thing in life is prayerful. Put God first. But the other aspect of life, you understand? Maybe doctor will tell you, say, no eat this one, no eat this one. Some people no dey hear. You will say, na God dey bring children. Fine, na God dey bring children. But those things wey doctor tell you, say, may you no eat, e no go make you dey eat them. Say for example now, doctor warn you, say, no dey eat hot pepper. Some people no dey hear. You go see dey eat hot pepper. You say na God dey bring children. Doctor say, no drink alcohol. E no good for you. E no go hear. E go still dey drink. Even though say e no dey drink, your husband go dey drink, and as your husband dey drink, before before he go give the woman belle, e go dey difficult. You understand? Like some women now, you say he no get belle, he never get belle. Early morning, if you just wake up, he dey rush, dey go work. And as he dey come, he go drink hot tea and he dey drink hot cafe. If you dey drink all those things, you no know say as you want that pikin, before you get pregnant, e no easy for you. E no easy, eh? E no easy, but some youth no know all those ones. As a new wedded couple, as e be say una dey expect pikin, e no go make you wake up in early morning dey drink hot tea. You dey eat fruit. No be all fruit you fit still eat. Say for example now, I no fit advise you make e be say early morning you no take breakfast. No. Wetin you do if na one apple you take, you drink water. After if you wan even eat, e get wetin you dey eat. Potash no dey good for women body, but some women no know. You say you never get belle, you never get belle. You no fit stay without potash. You no fit stay without hot food. You no fit stay without pepper. You say no be that one dey cause am. No, e still dey contribute. No dey eat wetin Mr. A dey eat, make you go dey eat am as you wey you want pikin. If all these things don over, later you fit get belle, you fit dey eat all those things. But for now, as you need that pikin, the instruction wetin doctor tell you say make you no eat, never eat them. It will help. Maybe they will prescribe something for you now. They take this one, they take am. I know say na God dey beat children, but those doctors instruction it still dey help. Some people no dey know. If the man wait now, he wait, he see say the woman no get belle, you go dey talk am, dey go say na the woman no dey fertile. Whereas himself, he get him own part to play. He get him own part to play. Una need pikin, you dey drink alcohol. You know say alcohol no good for you. E dey melt blood. Some our youth no know all those things. Later you come talk say na the woman no dey fertile. E don use the body do wetin e no suppose to do, na make am no get belle. So abeg, make we help ourselves. And our youth also, wetin I wan still tell una, our youth na get this message. If you and guy dey, it's not compulsory that whenever you sleep with somebody, that is what make you to be show love to the person. No. Learn how to keep yourselves. Learn how to make provision for your future, because later you will be the one that will be suffering it. You will be the one where you dey suffer am. Take proper care of yourself. Because if the man wait now the time wey you come take marry now, you don wait, you no get belle, you go take marry another person because you don damage yourself. You take proper care of yourself as a youth. The same thing as applies to the men. Some men now, the time where you know if you enter Europe now or anywhere where you dey, because say e get wetin dey get from that woman, and the woman is even old enough to be the mother, e go dey follow am. But at the end of the day, e no like am. You go dey find you wan marry. This one wey dey talk, 2 children don come out. No be so. Make provision for your future. Make sure you secure your future. Make una dey mind wetin husband and wife, make you mind wetin you dey eat if una newly marry. Make you dey mind wetin you go dey marry. Wetin you dey excuse me, wetin you dey eat. E get one young boy and one young girl. as that young boy, and I don't like to dey show people picture. They want me not to be showing it, and I don't so much like it. But I like when you listen to my video, you pick a point from it and you pick a message which I'm trying to give. May God bless you. So, and please, when you are watching me, please try and like my video, put thumbs up, put like, and I need your comment. I need your contribution. Drop your comment, then put thumbs up, put like, contribute, so that I will really know that what I'm doing here, you are getting the message. And if there's anywhere I can, if you are in difficulty in all this area, if there's anywhere I can assist you, so I also dropped my number there. You can call me, so I'm there to help you and give you advice, or if I can also pray with you. So that is it. So it gets husband and wife. As husband and wife, as they just dey, they all get 2-3 children. As they get 2-3 children, little thing just happen like this. The man comot for house. He say no marry the woman again. True. As he pack, he leave his wife. So he can't go another place where he go, his children dey miss am. As the children dey miss am, they call their papa, make their papa come, and their papa say no, they come. But one day, when the man dey sick, the man fall as sick, they can't go admit the man for hospital. When they admit the man for hospital, it will be like say the man don die. When the man come die, the man not come know where he dey again. So angels come meet am. When angels meet, the angels come carry the man. The man come dey ask the angels, say, where una dey carry me dey go? Now the angels come dey tell am, say, see as you be, so you don't die. So we dey carry you go somewhere. The man come dey beg the angels. They come carry am go somewhere. When they carry am go one place, they come show at the gate of heaven. They come show at the gate of hell. Now, they come tell the man come talk say, make una open door for heaven and may he enter. He come talk say, lie. The man come talk say, why all those angels not go open door for am? He said, because before you die, you not forgive your wife wey offend you. They come show the video of your children. Your children, they cry that they miss you because of the forgiveness wey you not forgive your wife. Now your children, they miss you, and they shed innocent tears. But because of your lovely children, we go leave you, may you go. If you go back to life, you will learn how to forgive. And if you forgive and you apologize, your marriage will be very, very solid and strong. The man can say, okay. So the man can wake up. And this one where they talk, so children, they pray. Because of innocent children, where they pray, the man can sneeze. When this man sneeze, he come back to life. When he just come back to life, wow. As he just come back to life like this. So he can't say, I beg, may they call his wife for her. So his wife come, they run, they come meet him for hospital. They come. The man come, they talk, say, I beg, may they beg her, his wife for her. The man come say, his wife come to say, true, he don't get anything against her because of his children. The man come beg for forgiveness. The wife himself get forgiving spirits, and the husband have realized his mistake, that it was wrong for him to leave his children and start going on his own. But because of his innocent children, he went to go and apologize. That's the power of forgiveness. Because of that forgiving heart that the wife have, the wife was able to accept the husband back, and the children were now happy together again. What are we talking of here? At times, marriage, we know it is a very difficult task for two people to stay together. It's not easy. It's not easy, but by the special grace of God, since una don't date together, not be by mistake. Now God now do like that. Now God thought say man and woman should be together. So as una don dey together, una endure each other. Una try to learn how to say sorry to each other, learn how to forgive each other, and learn how to apologize to each other whenever there's mistake. No be say you this one call this one, call this one, call the other one, call the other one. No, not be so. No be somebody wey you wan even call. You no know whether the person even dey happy. Whether you and answer I want to talk now. You don't know whether the person even dey happy as you dey happy. So what you go do? Just keep it to yourself. Tell God. God is the third partner of every marital home. God is the third partner. Yes. So my dear brothers and sisters who are watching me, my dear newly wedded couple, my dear youth who's about to go into marriage, my dear husband and wife who are facing crisis in their marriage. May God strengthen you all as you watch this video. So when you are watching it, please don't just keep it to yourself. Don't keep it to yourself alone. Let it always go viral, because this is a very good message that will help you. Because I've observed in this Europe, so many people are facing a marital crisis today. They will be saying, I married the woman on how to get pregnant for their wedded couple, on their marriage. To get pregnant is even problem. But while in some cases, financial problem is their financial crisis is their problem. So normally, what we normally do, we normally advise our youth, advise them. When you talk to some of them are good listeners. They listen to you. Later it will be useful to them. While some they don't listen, but those ones that have ears that are ready to listen to us. So that's why we are always talking to them through this media, to help them, to encourage them. Because I don't know how a situation whereby a young boy and a young girl will get married, then for them to start having children, it will be difficult. There are some certain things that are going wrong, which some people as an adult who might have passed through that stress is there to help them or encourage them. So this is why we are always there to assist and advise them on what to do. Because at times, all this whole thing at times, because in this Western world where we are, majority of our parents are not here. They are at home. But at times, when you have good people around you, maybe you are a newly wedded couple here in Europe, at times, I always feel so for some of our youth. Some of them don't get pregnant at times. Some of them will get pregnant, then we have children, maybe children for the wrong people. It will be difficult for them to stay together because there are no people, nobody that are assisting them with good advice. Because in one thing I observe in this life, before you will get somebody that will give you a good advice, it's always difficult. It is few people that will give you good advice that will be useful to you. But normally, the people that will give you bad advice, they always surround you. So when they will mislead you and make you not to be happy because of what you are facing. Maybe you are facing little stress now. You go and tell Mr. A or Mr. B, please help me to do this. This is stress I'm facing in my marital life. Oh, please help me to do this one. The person will just twist it and twist it. Before you knows it, you are out of your marriage. When you are out, you will be the one to be regretting it. And when you are now regretting it, for you to go back to the person which you have left behind, or the man or the woman, it will be difficult for you to go back to the person. But when you have people that are advising you when that mistake is about to happen, you watch something like this kind of video which I'm doing, I'm trying to advise you, you are made, you call God to, you call on yourself, you just tell God to take control, that apply that wisdom of saying sorry, that wisdom of forgiveness, that wisdom of apology. That mistake, you will not make it. You will not make it. You will not make it, because at times we know that in this diaspora, the stress, there's always stress here and stress there. But at times, when you are able to apply some, especially when you are facing some kind of stress like this, when you apply God's wisdom, just tell God to give you wisdom and his knowledge to overcome all this temptation that is about to happen, everything will be all right for you. Because at times, all this all these youths at times, all this our, not only youth, this our modern women, all these our modern fathers, what is going on, nobody is telling them. But at the end, when they might have make mistake, they will start regretting it. So the best option for you, my dear brothers and sisters in Christ, don't make mistake. Don't make mistake and start regretting it. Before you make that mistake, think twice. Recollect back, call back to your senses. Think of the implication of what you are going to do, the bad outcome that will come out of that thing that you are going to do. When you recollect back to your senses, you will know that this thing I'm about to do is not good. Because some men at times, they are really getting it wrong. When they might have pushed their wives out, they will be the one to be regretting it. They will now be saying, the woman is a witch, the woman is this, the woman is that. But this person that you are calling a witch, now you know that this person have children for you. Later, you will know that you are the father of witches. So don't call your wife a witch or any name that is not good in the sight of God. Because when you are calling your wife a witch, you know that you were once the husband of a witch, and you are now the father of a witch. So those kind of evil something, don't invite it to your marital life. What you should do at times, avoid things which is not, which is not very good. Avoid things that are not of God, things that are not coming from God. Say for example, now some people are so hot tempered. Hot temper is not very good for marriage. Yes, when you are having hot temper, when you are looking for a child, every time you quarrel, you can't get pregnant on time. Every time you are, for every minute, every seconds, you are always quarreling with your husband, or you are always quarreling with your wife. How can you stay together and have a child? It's not possible, my dear brothers and sisters. It's not possible. So you help yourselves. That spirit of anger, first, you have to ban it. Ban it, just ban it. Just ban that spirit of overcome it. Then when you take that one away, then you will now be looking for how to help your wife or help your husband to stay together and train up the children, the one that have children before, how to raise up your children, the one that doesn't have children, on how to get pregnant. Because at times, majority what the world is turning to, me sef, I don't really know. So after maybe the man or the woman, they have stayed together for how many years, they are unable to have children. And when they were singles before, they were having children. They were having children. Or when the girl was have not get marriage before, she was getting pregnant. But now that she is now a married woman, for her to get pregnant, it will now be a problem for her. So my dear brothers and sisters in Christ, if you are facing such stress, you are not supposed to put the blame on the woman, because when you were together before, she was always pregnant. Now that all of a sudden you are now together, she's not getting pregnant. Maybe it's what you were doing, because some youth have this habit of, when they are together, the woman will be pregnant. The man will say, I'm not ready, not yet ready to start having children. So instead of them to keep the child, they will go and terminate it. At the end of the day, maybe they have harm something in the woman's body. Then the man will still say, okay, when it's time, we will start having children. When it's now time for them to start having children, it will be difficult for them to have children. So what they are supposed to do, when you are together at times, you have to take proper care of yourself. Doing all those kind of things that is not of God is not really good. So you as a woman, take proper care of yourself. Hmm? Also with men, take proper care of yourself, because if she's your younger sister, you will not be happy when she's doing harming herself with such evil acts. But since now she's your wife and she's not your sister, you will say you want to go and live. But if somebody do something such like that to your sister, how will you feel? So, my dear brothers and sisters in Christ, we should make this world, this 20th century, we should make it a loving place. We should make it a loving place, overcome some certain things, do it the way it will please God, not the way it will please human, the way it will please God. Because if we are talking to ourselves like this, advising ourselves, creating awareness for ourselves, preaching, telling ourselves the truth, all this problem of this woman is pregnant, she have 3 children, the husband ran away, or the couples have stayed together for how many years, they couldn't have children, but just because of one little problem which the man knows himself is facing health problem, he don't want to reveal it to the woman, or the woman herself knows the problem she might have caused to herself when she was very young, she don't want to tell the husband. So what we are supposed to be doing, we are supposed to be telling ourselves the truth, helping ourselves. And some of our youth at times, some of our youth at times, they cause all these problems themselves. How can a youth of you are like it's not time for you to get married? Yes, there is at times there is time for, maybe you are a youth now, people will start running after you, people will start running after you, asking for your hand in marriage. Instead of you to just open up, look for a suitable guy, pray with it, tell God to take control, then you will not do that. You will be start running after old men which are old enough to be your father. That time which you are running after old men who is old enough to be your father, that is the time you are supposed to look for a correct suitable guy that will ask for your hand in marriage. Then you will marry the person. You will not do it, you'll be running after a wet. No, work. As you are a youth, you have all the time to work, you have all the blood which is very hot, and as your blood is very hot now, you can make money for yourself. Keep it for your future, don't spend it unnecessarily. The right guy will come and ask for your hand in marriage. I don't know why you should be running after sugar daddies, old papas, old mama. At the end of the day, when it's time for you to get married, those old men, they are not the one, they are not ready to even marry you. Then you were doing one thing or another with them that God does not like. At the end of the day, you have destroyed your body. Then when Mr. Right will now come, not to get pregnant will be difficult for you. Also with our young guys, you are a very handsome guy. Instead of you to don't say that It's only women that have the problem of when it's time. When I'm 60 years old, I will still marry a young girl. It's not only women that are facing the problem. Also, with the men do face these same problems at times, because some men, they will be very, very handsome. It will Mrs. A will come. A will by force give him 3 children. C will come 4 children. D will come 2 children. He doesn't have wife at home o. When he will now be 60, 70, he will now go to the kitchen, start roasting chicken, roasting turkey, roasting goat with his grey hair. Whereas his friend they were together as that time, that one have marry only one wife. He will be calling that one soupe. Dat one dat one does not know what he's doing, because that is what we used to call it, soupe, because that one does not really know what he's doing, because he married only one wife. They are happily married. That one have only 3 children and 4 children. But you have up to 5 or 6 children, no wife. You are all alone. And when you are having health problem or anything, nobody will cater for you. So what I'm trying to say here, assuming that time that you were very young, the first wife, you bring her close to yourself. The first woman that you have that 3 children for you, bring her close to you, make a good home, fix your home with her. She will be okay. You will be happy together. I know it's not easy for two people to stay together, but with the help of God, God is number one. With the help of God, you can stay together. With God's wisdom, you can stay together. With God's knowledge, you can stay together. So that is what I always tell my lovely people. So you can do it. Watch this my video. I said it before. This my channel is to help our youth, help husband and wife who are in stress, help so many people, so many things, so many something that is going on real, from direct and real source. So when you watch it, it will be useful to you. So you will fix your future. By even fixing your future, God will carry you along. Do you know that God really care for people who are really serious? Somebody that is not serious, a man will be saying because he's very handsome, he's very slim, he's do this, so no woman is not ready to take one woman. But if you are not ready to do that, one day you are thinking you are too handsome. The way they are playing with fine girls, later fine girl will not have husband to marry. Also with handsome men, they will not get a wife that will marry them, because he will be thinking he's too much, he's too pompous, he cannot stay with one who he want to be dealing with all the slave queen, all the slave mamas in the house. But later you will be the one that will be suffering it. So my dear brothers and sisters, the message I have to give here is for you to humble yourself when it's time. There's this saying that normally say in my side, that when you have teeth on your mouth, it is that time you will fix that teeth with a charm. It's not when the teeth are off. When the teeth are off from your mouth, you don't have anything on teeth, you cannot make yangan with it. Well, when I have teeth, I can laugh with my teeth. When I old, I can't laugh. I can laugh now. When I old like this, I can't laugh. So when you have teeth, it is when you fix charm on it. But when you are old, there's nothing to be done with those teeth, or even your mouth. So what am I saying? If you are a young, handsome guy, look for a comfortable woman. Look for a beautiful, not only beautiful with, don't rate people with their face, with their hearts. They are beautiful. So look for that one and attach yourself to her. Also, the same a message apply to the men. If you are a man, look for a woman with a good heart. It's not their face. I don't choose people by face. I choose you with your heart. Whether you find or you more, but your heart is what make you to be beautiful. Also with the women. If you want to marry a man, not the man that is so handsome, all this, no. I know that we cannot get everything that you want in a man, but the heart is what matters a lot. So when you choose the heart, from there, God will take the other ones, take the other ones and take control in them. Don't just go there and start uh, thinking that facing you are facing stress in your marital life is because of this, because is because you did not, your life, you did not arrange it very well. I know that nobody is too perfect. Yes, that area, nobody is too perfect. We all work towards perfection, but with the help of God and the wisdom of God, you will work towards it. Just first thing I always tell you, my viewers and people that are subscribing to my channel, put put everything in God's hand, God's wisdom. That is my motto. God's wisdom. Apply God's wisdom. Yes, when you apply God's wisdom, everything will be flowing well for you. So that is all I have to say tonight. So this my channel is a, if you want to subscribe to this channel, it's a Ruben Doris talk show on how to advise ourselves. We get something from it. My number is even there, plus 39 389 1322 138. That's my WhatsApp number. If you are in stress, I'm there to pray with you. I'm there to advise you. Then you can subscribe to my channel. That is Ruben Doris Talk Show, known as the Golden Voice. Anything that I'm saying here, it will be useful to you. But anyone that is not useful to you, because at times when some people will watch you, maybe they don't like what you say, please forgive me. And that one that is not useful to you, some people will like it. Just drop it in the dustbin. Bam. Drop it in the dustbin. When you drop it in the dustbin, as you are dropping it, carry as you carry filter, as you watch everything now, carry filter, the one that is very useful to you, keep it. Bam. The one that is not useful to you, just drop it on the door. When you are dropping it, another person will pick it. That is it. Because what A we like now is not what B we like. So that's why I say let's be talking to ourselves. So anything that I might have said here that you don't like, please forgive me. So just watch me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ruben Doris Talk Show. People call me Progress Livingstone. My name is also Golden Voice. So anyone you can call me, is your mama, your auntie, your girl, your princess, your queen. Anyone you can put me in your heart. Anyone that is suitable for you, that you want to put me in your heart, I'm there to answer you when you call me. So that is all I have to say. Please, all those my brothers and sisters, all those my friends, may God bless you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Please don't always call me on a messenger. Please don't be offended. May God bless you. But if you want to call me, my number is there. I drop my number. Just call on my number. Because I'm always busy. If you call me on my drop anything, if you are having any stress, drop it on my WhatsApp number. Yes, in my messenger, no, nobody will pick it. Don't be offended. Thank you all for watching me. Comment, like, subscribe. Let the message always go viral, because this message will help somebody. Thank you. Bye. Bye.